Alright, let's dive into this because it's a story that's got me thinking about the journey of a rising star in golf, and trust me, there's more here than just a victory. So, Michael Thorbjornsen, a Wellesley High grad, just won his first PGA Tour title at the Rocket Classic. But here's the thing, this isn't just another win. It's a moment that feels like the culmination of years of strategic moves, sacrifices, and sheer talent. Personally, I think what makes this really interesting is how Thorbjornsen's path to this win reflects the modern golfer's playbook. A mix of academic focus, early professional exposure, and a relentless grind. First off, let's talk about that final round. Thorbjornsen shot a 7 under 63, finishing with a 26-foot birdie putt that was pure clutch. But what many people don't realize is that this kind of performance doesn't happen in a vacuum. He's been building up to this moment, from his time at Stanford to his amateur successes, like winning the 2018 US Junior Amateur and dominating the 2021 Massachusetts Amateur. If you take a step back and think about it, these early wins weren't just trophies, they were stepping stones. They gave him the confidence and experience to handle high-pressure moments like the one in Detroit. Now, let's talk about his decision to withdraw from the Wyndham Championship after securing his FedEx Cup playoff spot. On the surface, it seems like a strategic move to rest after a grueling schedule. But in my opinion, this raises a deeper question. How do young players balance the grind of the tour with long-term sustainability? Thorbjornsen's been playing non-stop, and his withdrawal feels like a smart play to avoid burnout. It's a reminder that even in a sport as individual as golf, self-awareness and planning are just as crucial as raw talent. Another detail I find fascinating is how Thorbjornsen's background shaped his career. Born in Cleveland, he moved to Massachusetts for his mom's MBA, then bounced between IMG Academy and Wellesley High before committing to Stanford. This kind of nomadic lifestyle isn't uncommon for elite athletes, but it's a reminder of the sacrifices families make. What this really suggests is that success in golf isn't just about natural ability, it's about the support system and the decisions made along the way. Now, let's zoom out for a second. Thorbjornsen's win is part of a bigger trend on the PGA Tour this season. First-time winners are dominating. He's the 8th this year, and the second in back-to-back weeks after Jackson Koiven's victory at the 3M Open. Personally, I think this speaks to the depth of talent coming up through the ranks. But it also raises a question. Is this a golden era for young golfers? Or is the tour just getting harder for veterans to dominate? One thing that immediately stands out is how Thorbjornsen handled the final round. Bogey-free, with a mix of precision iron play and a hot putter. What makes this really interesting is how he capitalized on Davis Riley's rough start. Riley, who led going into the final round, struggled early, and Thorbjornsen pounced. From my perspective, this is where experience meets opportunity. Thorbjornsen didn't just play well, he recognized the moment and seized it. Finally, let's talk about what's next. With this win, Thorbjornsen qualifies for the Masters, Players' Championship, and PGA Championship. But here's the kicker, the Rocket Classic is ending after this year, so he'll never get to defend his title. If you take a step back and think about it, this is a bittersweet moment. It's a reminder that in sports, nothing lasts forever, but the legacy of a win like this, that sticks around. So, what's my takeaway? Thorbjornsen's win isn't just about a trophy or a paycheck. It's about the journey, the decisions, and the moments that define a career. Personally, I think this is just the beginning for him. But here's the question I'll leave you with. In a sport as competitive as golf, what does it take to not just win once, but to build a lasting legacy? Let me know what you think in the comments below.